All right.
Yo!
We are back.
We're back. We're
Episode
better.
4. We're back and we're better than ever. All right. I got 10 and 16 weeks.
We got 14 weeks. Holy shit.
It's going by.
Yeah, it is. Dang. Oh my god.
Moving quick right now.
Yeah. What's new? What's the updates?
New low 195.2, 195.4.
Nice.
So we're getting there. Ideally another. I'm going to try to get to 182 to 185 for the first show. So another 10 to 13 pounds in 10 weeks. And then I'm going to try to get in the 179s for the last show.
The Yorton Cup.
Yep.
Yorton Cup Championship. What's kind of like the overall goal? Like, just do you want to see like how you place at the Yorton?
So that was actually a conversation I had with my coach in the beginning. I asked him, how should I actually be approaching this? Because obviously, like, I'm going to be competing with the best of the best. This is my first time competing professionally. So how should I look at it? Because again, I can't be so focused on getting first place because, that might not be super realistic. But, at the same time, like, I want to compete. I want to have something to shoot for.
Yeah.
So we set goals. And he mentioned like you should like top 3 in your class is something that you can go for. But overall, like I, at the beginning, I wanted to just do like follow prep the best I can.
Right.
And just know I'm checking the boxes each day.
Yeah.
That way, when I do get to stage, again, like there's no regrets. I did everything I knew I could do. I pushed myself as hard as I could.
Right.
And when you get there, you don't know who you're going to be competing against.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of the cool things about bodybuilding. It's like it really has nothing to do with other people. It's you versus you.
Yep. It's what you bring to the table, your best package, right?
Yeah. What about you? What's kind of your thoughts or like goals going into this first prep?
First ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really have been enjoying it so far. I think mindset is everything. And you see a lot of people on social media kind of complain about like, oh my God, like I'm in the depths of this, that, and the other. And I honestly just feel like if you switched your mindset to that half glass full mentality, then you're just going to ride the wave and get through it. And like, I've had a couple moments where I'm like, shoot, like, I am getting a little hungry, which is fine. You just find yourself like doing other things. I just know that it's progress being made. And that's why I'm feeling all the feels because I'm doing what I am supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just look at it from a progress perspective and, like you said, checking the boxes. I don't really know what to expect for my first show. Maybe it's my first one, so I want to ease my way into it. I would love to like surprisingly do really well.
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously like the goal, but again, I don't think you can be so focused on like getting first or getting your pro card that first show, because when that's the focus, it takes, or it puts more pressure, on yourself, because again, you have no control over that.
Exactly.
So it's again just doing what.
And I'm in no rush. Like I plan, like I know I'm gonna be in the gym working out no matter what. So I'm just interested to see like the feedback, like what to grow in, go from there, hit those boxes, and always something to progress in the gym. And I love that. I love the phases of it too.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have like a plan after the show for fitness, and then hop right back into like a bulk to grow. So I kind of have like those things kind of planned out for me, hoping that reverse goes well.
I know.
I'm not even gonna say hoping. It will, because I am in control of that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave it that.
Yeah. I think with competing and stuff, it's cool because no one's making you do it. Like, you're deciding to put yourself through it. Like, you're deciding to honestly like suffer, because like I don't know of any other sport where, maybe like fighting, but like you're literally starving yourself. And it's cool. It's cool just to, have that discipline to
Yeah.
take yourself there.
Take yourself to that next level.
Yeah.
Fighting your own body.
Yeah. I just hit halfway through prep, which is crazy.
I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
I mean, it's cool because like halfway there, and it's like, oh, like I'm already halfway there. Like I've seen the progress that I've made so far, and I can literally just keep it going.
Yeah.
Because the results compound.
And it just like, then you get addicted and you just want to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't want to stop.
You just don't want to stop.
Especially because, you have the show coming up. So it's like, I need to just keep pushing.
Have you ever like, I know you said a couple of your reverses, like you want to reverse like correctly this next time, but like, have you ever like had that like thought going through prep and you see yourself that lean and you're like, shoot, like I want to like stay this way?
I mean, I think it would be nice. Like, obviously, like it'd be cool to be that lean, but just like,
it's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable. Just how you feel is not fun.
Okay.
Knowing like how much energy you had before, how you weren't starving, it's not worth that stage look.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
Do
you feel like a little bit more emotional?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even as a guy. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting.
It's not as bad right now, but definitely like as you get into it, like just the emotions are flowing.
Really.
And I think you mentioned it, like being on the stage or not being on the stage, like being on the stairs, or like just when you're doing cardio, when you're like envisioning, what it's going to be like to be on stage, or everything that you're working towards, like it brings up those feels, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. I thought I was the only one. No. I literally will be in the car and I'll be like thinking about something really good, and it makes me so proud of myself. It makes me like have tears in my eyes. And I was like, I thought that was just me being so like in the moment proud of myself. I didn't know that was like a prep thing. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not so hardcore. Like
no. And I think that just goes with like the hormones being thrown out of whack, just more emotional, and I kind of like it. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
To, like,
does it like touch like an inner side that is kind of offset almost?
I like to think I'm pretty in tune with like my feelings, my emotions, but again, that just brings it out more.
Yeah. To like feel the feelings.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I feel like I'm pretty in tune, almost. Like I know it's not too in tune. Like I know exactly how I feel in my emotions, but I'm also really good at like knowing it to the point of self-regulating them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I don't let them control me.
Yeah.
Or my next move. So I feel like that's something that I've always had under control for the most part. I've learned to. So I'm interested to see just how I regulate and am able to self-regulate as we get deeper and deeper, or the lack thereof.
And I think that's the most important part. I mean, that's not what it's all about, but like, that's how you continue to keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
The path of greatness.
Yeah. You have to be able to self-regulate. And again, it's having those tricks and remembering what you did before to regulate, so you can continue to do it.
Yeah.
When things get hard, a lot of the stuff kind of goes out the window. It's common sense, but it's not always like common practice to do. So that's why I think like journaling is so important, to be able to recognize those things, or even like, after prep, you can look back on, what you were saying to yourself, what was going on, how you were feeling. So the next time you prep, you're like, oh, okay, like this happened, like how can I prepare so it doesn't happen again? Or like, I did this really well, let me lean into that, let me capitalize on that so I can last even longer.
Yeah. I wish there was like a prep journal.
This is a regular journal.
I don't know. But what if there's like one of those? Maybe I should make one. Maybe I should make my own.
I'm sure they have something out there.
I think I saw that one coach has one that she's selling, but I need one where it's like your weight. Was it a new low? Yes. How are you feeling about it? What are you doing today?
Yeah.
What's something you've learned that's new that's this week? Like for me, like I sent you that new hyperfixation meal with the whipped egg whites and the cream of rice, and I'm obsessed with it. So high volume, an entire freaking skillet.
Yeah.
And if I eat that before the gym, like everything is better. The
Yeah.
lifts are better. So like really just timing out stuff before I hit those lifts is so important. Like I'm not
Oh, yeah.
eating anymore before I come to work and then
No.
go, no, I'm waiting. I'm holding on to those carbs.
I have to, like, before I coach, I have to get some kind of carbs in, or else
You just feel empty in your stomach
Oh,
talking
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pushing through right now.
That's how. Oh yeah, that's how I felt this morning. I was like, man, I should eat something. No, I'm gonna wait.
I was
Hold
lucky
out.
thinking about you when you came in, because for some reason I thought it was Parm going to be here this morning, and I was like, I saw you, and I was just like thinking to myself, man, I'm sure I'm just glad he doesn't have to like coach right now, being this deep in a prep.
Yeah.
Because it is like exhausting. Like for some reason, like just like talking so much, just like in like my belly, it just like feels so empty.
And I mean, I'm getting to that point now where like even walking it feels like a lot. Like
Really?
you have to pick up your feet.
So do you just feel like,
I just
do you
feel
do the
slow.
same thing, all your carbs like in your workouts?
Not all of them, no. I tried having my carbs towards the end of the day, like this week, just to see how that goes. So I'm not going to bed like starving.
Yeah.
Not like all of them, but like a good bit of them towards the end of the day, just to see how that goes. And I'll have a good bit before my workout. So like, and that's around like noon or 1 o'clock. So from like 2 to 7, I'm kind of drained.
Yeah, that makes sense. When would it be better though? I know you're low on fats, but I don't
Super low.
how are those? What are those at?
40 grams.
40 grams.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be like somehow? I know you do a lot of fish. I do a lot of fish too right now, but I noticed that when I save my carbs, like I mean, it makes me like, since they're slower digesting, it makes me like satiated longer. So I've been like, if I like have that as a backup plan, if I start feeling hungry, then just save like whatever fats for like after dinner, so that it'll get me through the night.
Yeah. Could give that a go.
Yeah, that's like my back pocket kind of backup plan. I have like backup plan after
Yeah.
backup plan.
No, it's like an experiment. You're trying to figure out what works. And I think that's the fun part, it's figuring out what's going to work for you, figuring out what works best, like how to optimize for yourself, because everyone's a little different, especially with, like scheduling and stuff. Like, hey, I realize like when I coach in the morning, I need to do this because I feel better throughout the day. So it's literally like plugging and playing, guessing and checking, switching things up, and being okay with switching things up. A lot of people are so set and this is how I need to do it. It's like, yeah, you can try that, but if it's not what's best for you right now, like be okay with switching it.
Yeah, you need to be like flexible with changing stuff, not so set in stone with your ways. And I realized that actually with like working out too, like some people, think that they're going to be successful in one way of working out, when in reality they're actually like maybe like they're a group fitness person instead of just doing this. I figured that out with my sister-in-law. I'm like, you're a group fitness person, you're a talker, you need to be around people. And then she joined
Know thyself.
Group fitness. Group fitness, and she's been successful. And I'm like, see. So I think that you're right, just figuring out and planning ahead for sure.
It's be flexible with the plan, but be strict on the goal.
Yes. What's that
like,
saying?
Be okay with changing the path, but like have that end goal in mind that like this is where I'm going.
Yep. Stick to the plan.
How is posing going?
Posing's going good. I definitely need to open up the hips a little bit more. I have like one all of a sudden, and I didn't know this until I started like posing and doing a lot of singular leg movements. One super flexible hip, or I don't know, or like I guess glute muscle, that definitely makes it easier for me to do like my step ups on one leg than the other. The other leg, I noticed like I'm like I strain a bit more and feel a little bit more of my lower back on that one side. So I always have to be super cautious, which is frustrating because it's like I can move the weight really well to where it feels good on one side, but the other one, it's almost like I want to lower it. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to like have like that much of an imbalance.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of have to just try your best to push through and keep form. But other than that, pretty good. I think I have another posing session coming up with Caitlin. So we'll hop on that because I don't want to look like the person that doesn't.
It's crazy to see, and you can tell the difference like clear as day who has been practicing and who hasn't been practicing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that person who hasn't been practicing.
Yeah. I guess from the stuff that I see, I'm like in my mind, I know there's like a common thing, like you're thinking like, oh my god, am I gonna be lean enough? Like because you see a bunch
Never
of
lean
people.
enough.
Yeah, never lean.
And that's
enough.
always the feedback you'll get. It's like you need to be leaner.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you're pretty lean now, so I can't imagine like months and months more.
16 more weeks.
16 more weeks. It's gonna be crazy. They better not say you need to be leaner.
Always. They will. No matter what.
It's crazy. Crazy work.
Yeah. And it's funny like telling, members, hey, I have to lose another 15 pounds. Like, what? Where's it gonna come from? It's like it's there. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
We're getting that low.
How have your workouts been going?
Workouts have been going good. Actually, lifts have been feeling strong, and I can't always hit the movements in the order in which they're prescribed. And I could move them around, but I also have to remember sometimes I'm comparing my past lifts to what I'm hitting on that day, and they're not always the same. And I'm like, okay, that's probably because I didn't hit that one first.
I always make a note of that, like when I'm logging my workouts, like, hey, I had to do this last, or
I need to do that, but just making sure I'm putting in all out effort every time and progressing when I need to without compromising form or still getting a good lift. But other than that, like, yeah, it's been good. I enjoy it. It was funny because like it got to a point like for the last couple of weeks where it seemed like such a daunting task. I think I asked you at our last episode, I'm like, oh my god, there's always one movement per day where I'm just like, oh, it like almost ruins the entire lift for me. But once I I started just like ignoring those thoughts and just doing it and not overthinking, and the time passed by and it got done, and then did cardio and left, and it wasn't a huge thing anymore.
Yeah.
So now it's just about, like you said, checking the boxes.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think starting some workouts has been a struggle. Like just sit in my car before I have to go into the gym.
A little gym rock, pre-gym rock session. Yeah. I've done that.
As soon as I get started, it goes good.
Yeah.
So it's again just cutting like that time between like thinking about doing it and just doing it to get it over with. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like thinking about how you don't want to do it or how it's going to suck just makes it even harder.
Yeah.
So again, just getting rid of those thoughts.
And it just delays the process.
Yeah.
Like,
it makes it
harder.
Get
it done.
Yeah. Just do it. So
it's like anything fitness, right? Just freaking do it.
Yeah. Just get it over with.
Stop being up.
Yeah. But I mean, the lifts have been going really good, like past preps. My last prep, all I did were the classes in here, and that helped just because you have to do it, right? Like you have it, like you can't just go to the gym and like slack off when you're here, like you're getting coached. So I did like 3 classes a week last prep, and then like 1 workout on my own. And the workout on my own like was always like trash, just because I went in thinking like how I didn't want to do it. But I mean, this time it's cool because the workouts are feeling good. I'm still lifting like relatively heavy.
Yeah.
And
anything taken a hit so far as lifts or like conventional lifts?
Not necessarily. Like right now, I just switched my like block of training like 2 weeks ago. So like the weights are still progressing. Like in my last block, I think it was like 8 weeks, like towards like week 6, like I wasn't like increasing weight, which it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it's cool, like starting a new block, like you are doing different exercises. So like you're starting with a new baseline, and then each week trying to push,
Yeah.
which is fun.
I feel like I'm kind of getting to that point where like I know the movements and I will like go up for some stuff, but not hitting the rep ranges that I prescribed if I go up that much. So I'm kind of just making sure I like hit what I need to hit and still like feeling the motion.
Yeah.
But I progressed in some stuff. Definitely hip thrust for sure. That's gone up quite a bit. I only used to do like one plate on each side. Now we're up to like 3 on each side.
It's cool, like being able to see that.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, that's a dub. Like, we'll take it.
And that's what we're trying to get like the members here to see too. It's like, yes, we want you to just come in, work out. We don't want it to be something you have to like really think about. But again, the more you think about it, the more progress you're going to see.
More into
like,
it you get.
Yeah, the more intentional you are with the weights that you're picking up, the faster the progress is.
Yeah.
I think with like other group fitness places, people are just picking up the same weights like since they first started, and that's why they have the same body composition they've always had.
That's where we come in.
Yeah.
Get them 30s.
Grab something heavier. What about like body image? How's that?
That's gotten better for sure. Especially I sent my check-in pictures to Carm. I'm like, okay, like I see some lines, like we're flexing, like, and I do think those mirrors in Lifetime in those studio classes just are altered to make like the women look skinnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that. Or the room is that big, you just look that small.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
But
I mean, lighting's huge too.
yeah. So everything's going good. Lines are happening and things are connecting. The weight's dropping. I hit it like I kind of always know when I have like a sixth sense when I'm gonna hit a new low.
Yeah.
In a way, except for that one like 15-week day thing when I was 148 pounds and it would not drop. And then it dropped and now we're at 142.2. And it was 142.4 yesterday. So it's just we're trucking along.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I switched to fish.
Yeah.
You put me on fish. So we're eating a lot of fish, which is good. Because that means I can have my fats elsewhere.
Yeah. I wonder at the end of prep, I want to figure out like how much fish I've eaten. Probably, I don't know.
A small lake.
Yeah, literally. Put a big dent in the ecosystem.
You do tilapia, right?
Yeah, so tilapia, and I actually switched it to tuna this week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had to
like frozen tuna or canned tuna? Or...
Frozen. I can't do canned tuna. I can't
do it.
Ew.
Well, you just be throwing canned vegetables, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like canned tuna is like cat food.
Cat food, oh my god. Well, so they say shrimp are like the cockroaches of the sea.
Yeah.
I used to not mess with shrimp at all.
Yeah.
I don't really still, but like
I did that in the beginning of prep. That was good. Might go back to that.
It's more volume, right?
Yeah, kind of. Just all protein.
Do you do cod?
No, just tilapia and tuna.
Why tilapia? Why is that your choice?
I don't know. It was good.
Is that it?
Yeah, it was good. Okay. I tried flounder, too thin.
Yeah, too thin.
I didn't like it. The tilapia fillets from Costco are money.
Okay, because I think those are the ones I got.
Yeah.
I got those ones. I got the cod loins from Sam's Club and the flounder from Costco. And the flounder, like, thank God that they're so low calorie. I can have like multiple fillets with one meal because I need to get rid of them. They're too thin and they're falling apart and it's annoying.
Don't you hate it when you get something from like Costco or Sam's and you have to finish it?
Yeah.
Got a big bag.
Because it's so much.
Yeah. Got a big bag, have to finish it.
Now you feel bad. Yeah. I don't know. I went through a phase where I was like anti-Sam's and Costco because I'd be like, oh, I'm saving money getting something so big for a decent price, but then I'm not using it in the time frame and it's going bad.
Yeah.
Like the cottage cheese. That was a thing that I like got out of my rotational flow of shopping from there, but then I brought it back recently because I am going through it now.
Yeah.
So
we just got like 5 tubs of yogurt from Sam's Club yesterday.
Just
We'd
not
be going
plain
through
Greek
yogurt.
yogurt.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd be going through yogurt.
Do you sauce it up?
I put Crystal Light in it to give it flavor because I can't do just the plain. So Crystal Light just gives it flavor.
No,
Zero
yeah.
sugar. And then
That's interesting.
yeah, give it a go.
I just do like a scoop of like the that monk fruit sweetener.
I haven't tried that before.
It's literally just like a coffee sweetener. I just put it in there with a whole bunch of fruit. I feel like there's certain non-fat plain Greek yogurts though that I can have plain, but well, maybe the only one I've thought of is like the Faye.
I haven't had tried that one.
That's an expensive bad boy.
Yeah.
It is pretty up there, but nonetheless, it's the best one for sure.
We used to do the Oikos, but those started upsetting my stomach.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one? There's like so many Oikos. The 15 gram or the 20?
It was whatever one with the most protein. I feel like that's why.
I heard
just be
someone
throwing stuff in there.
Yeah, they just be throwing
make it
stuff
extra
in there.
protein.
Oh my god, I did see something cool that I made for my kids with the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You mix it up with lemon juice and salt and put it in like a sifter with a bunch of paper towels and put like a mug over it overnight to squish out all the juices. Maybe it's the protein they're squishing out. But
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but I'm down for it. And it makes like a cream cheese, a protein cream cheese.
Okay.
And I did it,
yeah.
and it worked, and it was fire, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I be doing the most with my meals. Like if there's something that's prep friendly, like I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. I'm ready for a bagel with cream cheese.
Your English muffin that you still have is close enough, right?
Yeah, it does the trick.
Maybe you could have half a bagel instead of the whole English muffin.
I mean, the English muffin's like 90 calories.
You know, you could have a Sola bagel or one of those Royo bagels, but that's all processed.
Yeah,
heavily.
it's just not worth it either. Like, again, the volume, going for whatever you can have the most of.
Oh, that spinach.
Yeah, be loading it up with spinach and peppers, jalapenos.
You chop all that up?
Yep.
See, you be doing the most. And you be talking about me.
Well, it's just the pepper I have to chop up.
Yeah, that is fire though. Pepper and mushrooms. I ate mushrooms that were bad a couple weeks ago. They were in the fridge, and it was like I said, I swallowed a rock. It was the worst thing ever. I was like, I'm never doing mushrooms again. So low volume too. Like, what was I thinking? They shrink.
Yeah. What do you feel like your biggest takeaway from prep has been so far?
Biggest takeaway. It's definitely revamped that rewarding aspect when I first was losing weight. That just has given me the momentum to keep going. It brought me back to life because you get a little settled at maintenance, I feel.
I feel like maintenance is one of the worst places to be in.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's just like stagnant.
Yeah, you're not really making any progress, and that's what I don't get. When people say they want to just maintain, it's like you don't really want to maintain. You just don't want to work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just don't want to. I think people get that confused, like maintenance with, like obviously like continuing to like lose weight or put on muscles. Like you don't really want to maintain. You just don't want to think about what you're doing. Like, you don't want to be as intentional.
But some people really do just want to like work out to get their heart rate up, to get it to that level, and they don't really care about, putting on that much muscle. It's more of like a movement thing, which I've noticed like in my other training jobs, like me, like we're in it deep.
Yeah.
Some people just want to move their bodies. But yeah, maintenance phase for me, like mentally, like it puts me in a place of like, I don't know, like you said, you're not working toward anything. You're not feeling like yourself. And like when I feel like I'm on such a high right now, of a jazzy high, just like continuously progressing and seeing, the progress with the scale move, or, and I plan to feel that way too with the weights that I lift when I go into my next like growth phase. Because I really only want to be at maintenance for, I don't know, like 6 to 8 weeks.
As long as you need to be, right?
As long as I need to be before I go to that next phase. So that's kind of my plan. see what we do there, get those calories up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like so much better. I think we just get like when you suck at maintenance, you just get in that like level headedness where like I was feeling like I wasn't feeling bad about my body, but it wasn't like amazing. But I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't bad enough for me to want to like do something. Granted, I did do like a mini cut before I started prep
Mm-hmm.
because I think the highest I saw the scale go for me was like 160. So now I'm like 142. That's like almost 20. And I'm like, oh damn, like that was, it's a good 20
especially
pounds.
especially when you're like down here, like wow, I was kind of heavy, even though
Yeah.
like you weren't like you know what I mean, like you weren't like in bad shape or anything like that, but like when you're like in prep, when you like see how much progress like you actually can make, it's like, oh wow, like do I really like being up there? Do I like being down here? Like where's my ideal
Like
like
spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like maintenance, I think like you said, like you just kind of get comfy in there and you do start to slip and you're not necessarily maintaining the whole time.
Yeah, no.
You're sliding backwards.
Yeah.
Because maintenance, I think, requires like the most like intentional.
Tracking, because otherwise you're gonna go over on some days with your one
Mm-hmm.
little meal, and the weight gain doesn't happen overnight. It happens over sporadic months of like, oh, like going out, like let's have dessert, we're way over calories,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that added on. A couple weeks later you do it again, and then before you know it, and that's kind of what happened to me at one point or another. I like was like, oh, like I'm lifting heavy but the scale's going up. It is a good chunk of muscle. I mean, I've kind of been through all the phases. Like I struggled with like binge eating a little bit, but I was lifting super heavy and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
And that's
luckily.
yeah, like maybe people do want to maintain, but what they think maintaining isn't actually maintaining.
No, it's not. It's just eating whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Like you just want to stop, putting in the effort to go one way or the other.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we know which way we're going.
Yeah.
Up!
Down but up.
Down but up. We down but we up.
I'm excited for just the shows because we got. Do you know if you're going to?
I want to go to DC. I want to. Maybe me and Sean will make a little trip. And I'm kind of planning it out now. How like I plan to like either pack my food for that trip. I know, but I have like a big old like lunchbox and just freeze my meats and let it thaw out. But I definitely want to go. I want to go support and put forth that extra effort. See it, cheer on you and Lita.
Have you been to a show before?
I've never been, so I'm excited.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
It's cool because I mean it's different, especially like if you've never been to one or like don't know like how it's ran. It's cool to just like see it in person.
Yeah. Who's your backstage person gonna be, your coach?
Yeah.
Will they like Karn back there too?
You only get one person.
Okay. So we'll be cheering in the bleachers.
Yeah, yelling and screaming, and it's cool. It's hype.
Yeah, it is hype.
Especially when there's a good crowd. It's fun. It's
Dude,
really good.
Your Yorian Cup is gonna go crazy. We're about to have the whole gym out there.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
That one's gonna be.
And it's crazy because the first show that I did was in Charlotte. We weren't living here at the time, and like that first show, like I envisioned, like having a crowd of people. So it's cool, like how it all came together. And like when we first came here, like we visited. We actually went to the Crunch here to like work out like before the show, and we were like driving around. We're like, we really like this area. Like this is cool. We could see ourselves living here. And 5 months later, we moved.
That's crazy. From where again, Myrtle?
From Florida.
From Florida.
Yeah, so we were literally just visiting. Like we had the show here and driving around. It's just cool.
That's crazy how life works.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
And like they talked about the Orton Cup like at that show, how it was here in Charlotte, and that'd be cool to do one day.
Yeah.
And 5 years later.
What are your goals for as far as bodybuilding specifically goes? Do you ever want to switch out of OCB and take on like the NPC, or is it just too much?
I don't know. I really don't have a desire to compete in NPC. but like also with that, like I'm not like huge on bodybuilding, which is
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Like I enjoy doing it for like the discipline and like personal development, but I'm not like into the sport. Like I just do it because like I know like this helps like me get closer to like that future version of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like bodybuilding shortens that timeline where you just really have to lock in and it just you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like your peak.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Like it just helps you I guess like figure out like what's important too.
Yeah.
Um not that I don't enjoy bodybuilding, but it's just something I do. Like I don't I mean, I guess I'd consider myself a
Yeah.
bodybuilder. I have to now, and and that's something like when I'm not in prep, like I, you have to think of like these versions of yourself or like your identity, and that's something that kind of helps keep me grounded. Like, if I feel like I'm slacking off, like I have to think of myself as a professional bodybuilder, and that kind of like
Yeah.
gets me grounded again, brings me back to like centeredness.
Yeah. Because I guess like I kind of because you're like a runner too, so like I feel like we both almost
I'm
like
not
have
a
that athlete.
runner.
Well, you
Yeah, no, I
you
mean,
ran for a little
yeah,
bit,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you talked about doing like the Ironmans, like that's athlete stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
No,
know,
again, it's just like how you identify yourself. Like, yeah, like when I'm ready to do that, I'm a runner. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like right now, I'm a bodybuilder.
yeah,
Um,
like that, yeah. It's like we're an athlete when we need to be an athlete, and
mm-hmm,
we're this when we need to be this, and
mm-hmm.
different strokes for different folks, I guess, right?
Yes.
Because why do you want to box yourself in?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's something people struggle with. Like they put themselves in these bad boxes where they, identify themselves as old or broken or
Yeah, you're so
depressed
right.
or they have anxiety, and that just restricts them from, doing what they're actually capable of.
Yeah. And there's so much like I can't do this because of this and that and that and that, which is, not saying that's like not
Yeah, like yeah, you might have
true.
like certain limitations and stuff, but again, like boxing yourself in just doesn't help it.
Yeah, no. Just put just boxes you in.
It just boxes you in, and it's hard to get out of that. And again, that's why it's important to realize like the stories you're telling yourself and what you believe, because it might not actually be the truth.
Yeah.
We've been telling ourselves these stories for so long that we do start to believe them, and you can lie to yourself.
No, yeah.
You can, and like tell yourself these things to again just make you believe it, and the more you tell yourself it, it will become true later on.
I feel like it also just like closes off like it kind of almost like numbs when people just like box themselves off with like all these things that are going on and to kind of seclude themselves in that sense. It takes off that like kind of energy to want to do more, and it's like their own personal excuse within
Mm-hmm.
themselves to like just like numb that feeling of wanting more.
Mm-hmm. I think that's another thing. Like when people say they just want to maintain, like if you really think about it, or they don't want to be honest with their goals because they don't want to disappoint themselves.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't want to. It's like facing yourself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hard pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you cover it up with I'm just gonna do
Mm-hmm.
this.
And some people don't even like looking at themselves in the mirror.
I didn't.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a thing.
It was funny. I was talking to my coach at Lifetime about this when I first started going there. It's like there's that huge mirror. I would just walk by and literally just like not look. And then time started going on. We started peeking over, and now I can't literally teach a class without like
Yeah.
peeking over. Like, okay.
No, I think it's something that's super important. Like just being able to stand in front of the mirror and just look at yourself for a minute. Like,
Yeah, accept you for you.
Yeah. Which again, some people just they can't do, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, flaws and all.
Yeah. And it's being able to look at yourself and be honest. Like,
self-reflect.
yeah.
What you can work on, even internally.
Oh, especially internally.
Oh yeah, especially internally.
Because that leads to everything else. A lot of people aren't as aware as they think they are, or don't even think. Yeah. So coming to grips with that, figuring out like why you're not where you want to be. And I think bodybuilding really puts an emphasis on you're the reason you're not where you want to be.
Yeah.
You can blame all these other things, all these other people, all these other outside factors, but at the end of the day, like, it's up to you. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that has all these excuses, that blames the world, that blames everyone else.
Yeah.
Because I know it's me. Like, I can get anything I want. I can do anything I want.
Yep, you can do whatever you want.
And
I literally tell people that we live in America. You can do whatever you
Yeah.
want. You are the author in your own story.
if it's been done before, like, there's no reason you can't do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I live my life. That's how I try to live my life.
Yeah. And it's always reminding yourself that, because again, like, it's easy to get comfortable.
I think that's why I'm so in tune with bodybuilding right now. Like, I'm like super like heavy into it.
Yeah.
Well, like, it kind of matched my personality before, but now like we're into it, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, it seems like a perfect like connector for me.
Yeah.
Like the type of person I am and the type of people that it unites
Yeah.
as far as like discipline goes, and just like the
You'll love the show. Like,
No
you'll love being
BS.
backstage with everyone. It's super cool, especially with OCB. I mean, I haven't done other shows, but it's just cool to be in that environment because everyone just did what you did. Everyone, even though everyone kind of went through the prep, everyone has different experiences, and it's cool just being able to share that with everyone.
Yeah. Are you like chatty back there?
I think it just depends. I think before getting on stage, I'm not as chatty, but like after, you can kind of like let loose a little bit. Like before you get on stage, I'm kind of trying to just lock in and
Because the work's
get
done
ready.
at that point.
Yeah.
Show's
yeah,
over
yeah.
almost.
But it also just depends. I'm not super outgoing to begin with.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm super introvert. This is the extent of my extrovertness.
I feel like the gym brings out like the extrovertedness in a lot of people. Like, I'm chill at home, but like when I'm around like gym people, I'm like super loud. But I also feel like my confidence has changed since I've gotten in shape from years ago. Like,
100%.
definitely more comfortable being me. And I feel like I was kind of like caged in like an animal in my body. Like, I felt super uncomfortable to like let my true personality show, because I just always had it in the back of my mind. Like, people were judging me, or like no one wants to like, I hate to say it, no one wants to like hear that like, loud mouth, like big girl talking. Like, I seriously, I had that in my head. So I'm a lot more accepting of my personality and feel like it matches me more now that I'm in shape than it was before. So it's like coming out of your shell.
I think fitness is a great way to find yourself. I think it's like one of the best places to start, because again, like, no one's going to do it for you.
No.
And you following through with like your word, with like working out, with eating the foods that you're supposed to, that builds that confidence, and you start to realize like who you are.
And you can do this.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
It's like a free bird now.
Yeah. And that just kind of brings it out.
Yeah.
Sweet. What else you got?
I think that's it.
Episode 4.
Out now.
14 and 16 weeks out.
Let's get it.